Hey guys, welcome back to Homestead Ahead. My name is Kimberly. If you're new here, you're probably all new here. Um, I haven't posted a video in a long time, since last summer, the beginning of last summer. But this is a new year, and I have decided to get started with my garden. I am late for my so much sun. I am late for my zone. I'm zone 7B. I believe they changed it to 7B, and I could have started all of my um, all of my seeds the beginning of February. Well, here we are, the middle of March, and I'm just getting started, but that's okay. I am excited this year. There's a lot that I still need to do in the garden. I'm going to show you guys. We're going to go over here to the garden. Let me show you what it looks like. Last year, I removed all of my beds and just grew in. For some reason, there's a whole bunch of gnats here. Just grew in grow bags. And this year, I'm going to get some get the garden back together. If you're new here, the reason that I picked up all my beds and stuff is because I was having a lot of issue with weeds, and so I just wanted to have someone come out and remove the grass so I don't have to deal with weeds. So let me show you what it's looking like really quickly. Nothing much. Everything is gone. So I have like 3 beds over there. Let me figure out how to zoom. I got a new camera. Ooh, sorry. So as you can see, I got 3 beds over there that I'm keeping from the old set. And then there's that bed back there. I think that's a 37-foot bed that I still need to empty. So let me see. Sorry guys, I'm new to this camera. So that bed needs to be emptied. Let's see what it's looking like. But if you don't know, all of this was garden space. I'll put a picture of what the garden used to look like, but as you can see, and I had down um, lots of the fabric, but it's still like the grass grew through the fabric. And as you can see, this is an absolute mess. It's overgrown, and anthills. I'm so sick of the ants out here. It's ridiculous. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to learn this new camera. It's got a gimbal on it, and so I feel like it's moving slower than it needs to. But yeah, so there's a lot that needs to happen in the garden. The plan is to get someone to come out and scrape up the dirt. Scrape up the grass, and then I can start over without weeds. I think I'm actually going to, and I hate to say this, but I think I'm going to disassemble my garden greenhouse. It didn't work for me. I, I saw it all over YouTube a couple years ago, but it didn't work for me. It's super hot in there. Like it's so hot in there that, let me show you. It's so hot in there that the table that I had in there melted. Like it was no use to me at all. I got some strawberries growing. Oh, I guess I'm in the way. It was no use to me at all. I couldn't use it. Oh my God. And the door fell, the thing fell out. Oh, Jesus. This is just ridiculous. Look. So, and if, as you can see, I hope you can see this. The grass grew through the fabric on the ground. See that? it was all over up here too, but I removed all of it. But I'm just not gonna keep going through that either with grass growing all around it. So I'm going to disassemble this and um, oops, I left my cat. I'm going to disassemble this and use the wood for beds for this main garden area right here, because it's hot in there right now. Over here, overgrown. So here's what happened. I asked my children to come out here and clean up my garden beds, pull up all the weeds, and they decided to pull up. First of all, they didn't even get to the beds. I had trees here. They pulled up all my trees. They broke my grapes, pulled up my blueberries, and now I have to start over. I have to buy blueberries and grapes again. But as you can see, this is what my garden looks like because I let it get overrun. But honestly, the plan is not to use this as a garden space this year. It is to get this garden part set up and use that. So I'm going to take down that, use all of that wood and all of those cattle panels for the main garden, so none of it will go to waste. Well, very little of it will go to waste. And get this whole section, let me show you. Get this whole section, so from like the edge of that greenhouse to that whole section, grass removed, and then I'll just get another smaller greenhouse. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Kimberly, and today I am finally starting seeds. So let me get you out the sun. So in my zone, Tennessee 7B, I could start seeds beginning of February. I didn't. It's the middle of March. And so I'm just getting started. I came out here yesterday to the shed and cleaned it, because I always get it junky during the fall and the winter, just throwing stuff in there. I cleaned it, and now I'm ready to start seeds. I still have to make sure that the what are they called? The heat mats work and the lights work. But other than that, my shelves are all clear. Those are all my seeds and stuff that I brought out here. But we are going to get started. I was in here earlier killing stink bugs in the window and trying not to tear stuff up out here. But that's why I got all this stuff on, because I don't want stink bugs flying at me. So I am going to get started. I will show you guys the garden. I try to go out there later. The problem with the garden is, there's not a problem with the garden. I got a new camera, and I don't know how to use Zoom well. And it's got a gimbal on it, and it seems like it's moving slower than I wanted to move. So I thought I could just take it out the box and use it, but I can't. So I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm going to have to figure out how to use this camera, but I should be good for this because I'm just doing my seeds. So I hope you guys can hear me good. I also have on a microphone. I'm not sure I need it or not, but I didn't want to do all this recording and need it. So I'm going to show you guys what's going on with my seeds and what I'm going to be planting. It's the middle of March, so I can pretty much start everything. Watermelon seeds, everything. I am concerned about tomatoes and peppers because, you know, peppers especially take a long time to germinate and just grow. And so I am concerned about that. But I'm going to try not to buy any. Because just thinking about it, you know, I paid $2 for a pack of seeds and then go to the store and buy a pepper plant for $5 is crazy. So I'm going to try my best not to buy any. We just going to see what starting at the middle of August gets us probably. Whew, I don't know, but we'll see. Cause really, you know, you can start pepper seeds like 12 months. I don't need this. Like 12 months. Actually, I do. Like 12 months. 12 months. You can start pepper seeds like 12 weeks before your average last frost day. And I did it. Unfortunately, I'm adding the potting mix to the tray and not the actual containers. So you will see me fix that in a few minutes. I'm going to realize that I did it completely wrong and have to start over. So I'm doing the sweetie tomato. San Marzano short. The sweetheart cherry. My favorite Hungarian heart. And Roma tomato. The problem with tomatoes is I cannot resist like starting a million plants. I'm also going to do red and salt tomatoes. And now I realize that I did it wrong and had to start over. I was so annoyed. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am out here again in the garden. Last video I told you guys that I was going to take down the greenhouse, and so I've started doing that. I've actually started emptying it out. My girls came over to help me empty it out. We got a lot of stuff, we got everything out, but it's like all sitting around the greenhouse, and so now I have to figure out where to put it. I think I'm gonna put it in there temporarily until I can figure out what to permanently do with it. Dang it, I left my cart. I gotta go back and get my cart. But let me turn around so you can see. Here we are. Everything is out, obviously, but it's all over the ground. It's not supposed to rain for a few days at least, but I still got to get it because you know how nature is. They try to live in anything. So I got to get this stuff up. I got lots of pots and stuff that can be left outside, but I also have things that, you know, I put in totes. Just all my garden stuff and then some trash. So I am going to start fixing that. But if you want to see in here, it's a mess. Look at all that. All of that. And it was so hot while we were doing this yesterday, but typically all of this will be typically all of this in the summer will just regrow, and it's green in here. So I'm done with it, and I'm kind of glad. It was a nice big space, but basically all I did was use it for storage. So yeah, I'm glad to be done with that. A greenhouse, it just didn't work out for me. It just didn't. It was a nice huge space, but really unusable for what I needed for. So I'm glad that I made that decision. I also cleared 4 of these beds out. These 4 here, these 4 circle ones, and then that one over there. And I've decided I am going to kind of use this space for gardening, but I think I'm going to just plant some flowers, especially up against these ones here, back up here, because all of these weeds, they grow really tall, and then they just, you know, blow seeds all around. So I'm going to direct sow. Once I get them cleared out, I'm going to direct sow in those 6 beds flowers only. And then in these beds on the outside, these 6 on the outside, I'm going to figure something else out. I got some strawberries in here that I liberated, and I think I'm going to pull them. I think I'm going to get them, not pull them up, but transplant them to, my porch. So that is the plan for now. I'm glad to have a plan and be able to work on it. So right now, I'm going to work on, I gotta go all the way back up there and get my cart, but I'm going to work on getting these totes, definitely the totes, moved to that storage shed, and then we'll go from there. Some of this stuff, like I don't even know what to say about that. I just hate to throw stuff away because what if I get a greenhouse that don't have shelves and I can use these shelves? That's how I think of things. Plus, I could leave the shelves and stuff like that out here. I don't care that they're getting rained on, but then when I come out here to mow, I gotta mow around stuff, which is annoying. So I'm gonna try to figure something out. But let me get started. I gotta go back and get my daggone cart, and I'm mad. So let's go back. I gotta go back to the house and get my cart, bring it back so that I can pull this stuff. I actually have a cart here. It's my mother's, but it's not as strong as mine. But we'll use that one. Okay, guys, this is day 2 of the garden cleanup. Let me show you. I got these green stalks. I brought them from over out of the garden. Well, 2 of them anyway, out of the garden. And some of them have strawberries in them. I was thinking about maybe half has strawberries in them, maybe, I don't know. I was thinking about taking these strawberries and putting them in the garden. My only problem with that is that the last time I transplanted some strawberries from the ground into a bed, most of them died. Actually, it was into that green stalk. Most of them died. So I might just leave them there. I plan on planting in those green stalks some peppers, probably just hot peppers because they're smaller, some Oh God, it was a bug, girl. Some herbs and things like that this year. So, and I think they'll survive better because, to be quite honest, I could hook everything in this garden up to drip irrigation except those, and I have tried, but I don't think because my hose runs all the way from the house, I don't think that the pressure is strong enough because Greenstalk actually has a kit that you can buy to hook it up to, um, your drip irrigation, but just going up that 90 degrees up, just I don't think my pressure is good enough, so it never did it. So it struggled to get water because sometimes I didn't want to come out here and water. That was the point of my drip irrigation. So let me show you what we're working with. So I cleaned out these 4 beds and that bed, and I'm either going to start down here or I'm going to start this way. I might just start this way and make it make sense. Okay, guys, I am finished. Let me show you what I found while I uncovered things. So I found in this bed and this bed lots of seeds. I had cucumber in that one and squash in this one. So I tried to pick them out. There goes some right there. See those seeds? So I won't be surprised if I get some plants germinating in here. This one, there's garlic in here, but there's also, what is it? Ants. So I didn't clean that as good as I could. I need to boil some water for that bed. There's a couple of garlics in this bed as well that I'll probably just leave. Everything I pulled up here. I have some strawberries here. I already told you that. There's a strawberry there. I think I'm going to pull that up and move it over here with this one. These are onions. In this bed, I have some potatoes growing in here. I didn't pull all of them up, so I see potato plants in this bed. I see quite a few. You can tell these because they're very sturdy plants. And I saw them somewhere else too. I can't remember. I think over here, yeah. See those? Those are potatoes. So I am going to leave those. Found a whole bed of strawberries. I didn't even know I had strawberries over here. I forgot. Cleaned it the best I could. I'm going to try to keep this one from spreading to the next bed. I did have to pick some up off the ground. Found a few carrots here. Then, let me see. Yeah, I think that's it. Some carrots here. What else? This bed had ants in it, so I didn't get it totally done. I'm gonna have to come back out here. But I remember that this was a pepper bed. This was a hot pepper bed, and that was basil, and those were potatoes. I don't see any potato plants in that one, so maybe I got all those. But I'm gonna clean them up a little bit better tomorrow. And then this tree and that tree were dead. So I pulled them up, and then you see all the mess I got back here. So I think I'm gonna mow this. I wasn't going to, but I mean, I was gonna take it. Hold on, so pull it out. I was going to take it and put it in the burn pile, but I'm just gonna mow it up. And I think I got a little distracted because I'm seeing stuff I didn't pick up. It was interesting uncovering all this stuff. The garden don't look so bad now, but the problem is that it ain't gonna stay like this. Weeds gonna be growing everywhere soon. That's one thing about these beds. This soil is from the main garden, which weeds were growing all over the place there, and got into this soil, and so it's still doing the same thing. So I got frustrated last year and just pretty much gave up. So I probably need to go back through these beds, one by one again, just to get what I didn't get. But I think we got a long ways today. So guys, Operation Clean Up the Garden, Organize the Garden is going well. I got a lot done in 2 days. So I will see you guys tomorrow.